Hey, Juan. How are you? Hey, Juan. How are you doing? Can you hear me okay? Hey, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, great. All right. We're just waiting for some more people to come in. How was your day going?
Um, well, I'm getting off of work right now. I just kind of got to my car. I was
Oh, okay.
when I got the group chat message, I was just putting up the truck.
The truck. Okay. Okay. Well, make sure you put your camera on. Your show your face because we're gonna all meet each other on here.
My camera has to be. I'm in the car right now because I'm still driving on the way home.
Do you have a mount?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah, the reason why is because we have new people that are joining and we need to see your face, just because we're doing a meeting like if we were in person.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You can't put it, there's no way that you can put it somewhere in your car. No?
Um, I could. The only thing is, I just know it's gonna be falling a lot, and I'm gonna have to pick it up and
Oh, okay. Okay.
because that's the only thing. Because I know it's not gonna be like steady.
Steady. Okay. Hi, JC. How are you? Are you able to hear me okay? Is the signal good, Juan?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Okay. So I was just asking everyone if they can do their video. Because I want to make sure it's like if we're meeting in person. How was your day, JC?
I was good. I had a busy day today. A very
Oh,
busy
you
day.
did?
Very busy day.
Oh, I bet. No, it was.
Yeah, I moved like 42 loads today. I'm
Oh,
tired.
I know you're tired. I know it. I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duan is in the car and he doesn't have a mount, so he's not able to share his video. But we're just waiting for everybody else to come on. Yolanda, she's going to be new to the group. So she's actually out of Oregon. And
Okay.
yeah, so she'll be joining us too. So I have 10 trucks that I'm actually signing on. And I'm like, oh my God, it's so much work.
You signed them on already?
They're in the process for getting everything started. And Dee Dee, dispatch manager, fleet manager, she's, helping a lot. Like, she's so smart. Like, I'm so thankful for her because she's also my assistant. So we're just, getting everything in order. She does a lot of like the emails, and we have a group chat, for the motor carrier side. So she helps with the onboarding process and the hiring of the drivers and all of that stuff.
Right.
And then, you'll meet Shannon and Ashley. They're in the HR department, and
Okay.
they do all the 1099 stuff and the hiring of the W-2 employees and all that. Make it a lot easier, for the onboarding process. And then Sherry, she does like all of the IFTA tax and all the accounting part for the motor carrier side. And for the brokering side of things, Yolanda actually is an accountant, and she's volunteered to do that as well. And as well as being a broker.
Okay.
She said that she'll process all of the loads, that we produce, and make sure that everyone gets their commissions. She's very savvy, and the company she's coming from is Integra. They actually sell sell the loans for the trucks, but I think I spoke with you about her. She's they started off at 40%, and they were getting ready to close their doors and file bankruptcy. And when she came on board, she was able to collect all the money for the company, and now they're at 1%. So she's like a huge asset to the company, and she also is bilingual, and she's already brought in some of the Hispanic community. So that'll be really good for the supplier side of things.
Right.
Yeah. So, okay, someone just admitted in. Okay, I think Bruce is joining right now. Okay. Hi, Bruce. How are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you. So I was just asking everyone, once we get everyone on here and we get started, I wanted to do like a video, everyone to show their video, only because it's our first, some of the people on here, it's their first time meeting, and wanted it to be like if we're in person, if you're able to do that.
Yeah, for 2 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, once we get started, there's 2 more people that are
just to introduce everybody, right? My face.
Yeah, because I want everybody to see their, each other's faces, and you can turn it off.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Yolanda. She's on the West Coast time, and she works from 5 a.m. all the way to like 9 p.m. Her phones ring off the hook, but she's in a set aside time to come in.
Yeah, that's like me. I'm like, I'm creeping for this information right now.
Right. It'll be pretty quick.
Okay.
It'll be pretty quick though. There's a group meeting outline. We're just gonna go over a few things just so you guys can kind of see, contracts, suppliers, rate confirmations, those type of things, just so you can kind of see
Right. Right.
the gist of it, and then we'll be getting your agreements out to you guys, and the contracts. We'll have a full guide. It's a broker guide,
Uh-huh.
all of your documents, everything that you'll need to run, as the capacity truckload coordinator. And that's what we call it, because you can't call yourself a broker only because you have to be bonded and all of that stuff. So you're considered, you would be considered an agent.
Got it. I was wondering how that was working, like as far as the broker part, because I was like, I know you gotta get like a certain license or something like that.
Yes.
All right, cool. That makes sense.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get started because it's 6:06, and they'll just have to catch in when they log in there. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. And let me see, I want to make sure no one else enters in there. Okay. All right. So today we're just going to go over a few things as far as like the capacity truckload coordinators. It's just an outline of basically how things are ran in operations, description of, the training process, pro transports, emails, rate con examples, load board examples, right? So I wanted to show you guys the pro transports and like an example of a rate confirmation. I'll pull one up so you can see it. Let's see here. Let's see. Saved here. All right. So this is an example of, hey Neil, how are you? We're just getting started. And let's see if I can pull this up here. Okay. And just real quick, if you guys can show your face, I just want to make sure everybody can see each other, so we know who we're talking to, and then you could turn your video off. I just wanted us to be able to see each other's faces, so we know, just so we can get familiar with each other. Hey Bruce, how are you? And JC is on here, Dewan is on, and Neil just joined us. So we're going to get started. And so, Neil, I just wanted to go back over this overview, because I know you're just joining in. If everyone can see the screen, we're going to go over this is the outline of capacity truckload coordinator, as far as going over the broker agent training and coaching, broker agent questions, operations, and how we manage and update in the systems through pro transports, the broker goals and alignment of just the agency and the organization, onboarding suppliers, just an overview of how the market is, and shipping and receiving decisions, And so right now, I'm going to show you as far as the process for the rate confirmation and examples of the rate confirmation when we are sending rates over to the drivers. Once we get the supplier accounts, this is an example of a rate confirmation. So this is the carrier confirmation load. It goes by the load number. This is the total rate, $1,225.32. This is the rate after the broker fee has been deducted out, which is a 30% deduction from the entire load. And this is, let me show you where this load is actually going from into. So this is the co-signee information. This is Purdue company, the address. This is the delivery time, which is 8 a.m. It's always in military time. On the rate confirmation, there'll always be a shipper ID. That is the ID. So when the driver is pulling up to the shipper, this is the ID that they're going to give the gate receptionist or the security at the gate, this number for entry. And then you have the PO number, which is the number for basically in the system to be able to categorize the delivery. And then you have the co-signee where the supplier is shipping to the retailer. So this is going from Pine Bluff, Arkansas to Conway, Arkansas. And it'll tell you here how many miles it is. And it'll have loaded miles is 411 miles right here. And so this load is, and we're, I'm just going to go over the calculations as far as the miles versus how much this driver will be getting paid. So it's a 411 miles. So you always divide the total rate, which is $1,225.32, divided by the loaded miles, which is 411. So this driver is getting paid $2.98 per mile for this load. And in the economy right now, that's not too bad. It's on the lower end, but when you're booking off of the load board and stuff like that, or dedicated lanes, usually dedicated lanes, you're getting paid a little bit more. So this is not bad for the economy and what's going on right now, because we are in a depression. The past 3 months, actually, we've been in it. JC and I actually have seen the transition, and we're first to see it in logistics as far as the broken chains of logistics. And that's what's happening right now. The fuel prices are really high, but the money is still there. Brokers are actually the ones that make the most money out of the industry. Also, so this is what the broker Raycon looks like. And then also down here just shows the description of like the driver information here, and I'll show you. So it'll have the carrier services, the information here, the comments. So this is the comments that we would be putting in our rate confirmation of just basically the appointment, all of the information that they're going to need for that load and the requirements, the detention pay, if there's a reduction pay, if they do something wrong, or, like this one, they're saying basically, okay to bobtail to protect service, that type of thing. And just a way of being able to communicate to the driver what they're supposed to be doing. So that's just that outline there. And then, so we'll go, the next thing I wanted to be able to show you is an example of the load board. And you have your load board up so you can show them, a few examples of like some loads there.
Well, the low board? Or
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
Nah, my low board already pulled up. I'm just
Okay. So then what I'll do is we can share your screen, and let's see. Let me see if I can go here and get it to where you can share your screen. Let me pull yours up. Where does it say allow? Hold on 1 second here. Let me stop sharing my screen and then let's get it to where you can share your screen. Share screen options. Huh. Share. Let me see, hold on. There's a way to do this. Multiple share simultaneously. Okay, so I hit the simultaneously share button. Are you able to share your screen now?
I'm gonna try to see.
Okay. It says multiple shares here. Oh, good. You could share it. Great. Perfect.
Can you see my screen?
Yay. And so also, if you can introduce yourself, because this is Neil's first time meeting everyone, and if you could just let him know, Neil, I just wanted you to be able to introduce JC to you. He last year, brought the brokering company that he is coming from $1.3 million. Wow. And his share from that was 300,000. So
I'm pushing 3 million this year.
Oh, you're pushing 3 million. Okay, well, let me let you share with us. Those are new numbers. I'm giving.
How y'all doing?
How's it going? How's it going, brother?
All right. Basically, with the load board, what I usually do, I go in and I as you can see, like today, I have posted some loads. Today, I have a big project out of New York. Actually going down to Virginia, Glen Allen, Virginia. It's like 400 miles. And I was getting the loads, it's like $1,500. And I had 22 loads. And I brokered all of them out for $900. So there's hot cakes. So like a $600 profit.
That's really good. Oh my God.
Yes. So basically when you want the load board, you're gonna say you might pop up like you're gonna type in, let's say you might have a load from Aiken, South Carolina to Riviera Beach, Florida, because I do a lot of that. I move a lot of hay. So I do a lot of hay and steel. So you're always gonna put in the date, and you're always gonna put in always gonna put the date, and you're always gonna put in the hours, the time that it picks up, and what time that they're gonna close. And then you come here and you put the dock hours. So what time they're gonna open, what time they close, usually like 8 to 3, 8 to 5. Then you come here, you put in like what type of trailer, van, flatbed, etc. You type it in there, and it usually generates and pop up for you. And then you come here, it's a full load or a half a load. Then you come here and you put like, so the 48 foot, 53 foot, you put the link, and let me see. I can see the rest. I got you right. Let's see, move my screen over a little bit. Where my screen go? All right, can you see it?
Yeah.
I think Bruce has a question.
What's up, Bruce?
He was raising his hand. Let me see, how do you?
What's Bruce?
Yeah. And are you able to unmute your phone, Bruce?
Hey, no, I clicked that on accident, guys.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, like I was saying, what I got to move this over to see what I was trying to put my screen, but I can't move it. I got you to the right. I got to move you over. Let's see. Well, I can't move it over. But anyway, you can, there's a section to the right. I can't see it from my screen, but you put the dollar sign in, it'll tell you what you want to. Usually, going to Florida, I try to be around $1.70, $1.80 a mile. Plus, the market is kind of tough coming out, but I got connections coming out. Well, this lane, this load pays like 2,500. I let them go all day for 1,750, and they go like hotcakes. But I will show you how to negotiate when you're ready to do your first load. I'll show you how to negotiate the rates because you're trying to get it where you can bring a percentage. And I think me and Kaya talked about what 20 or 25% that we discussed.
Yes, so if they're new, like if they're new suppliers, and it's 20%, and old suppliers 25%.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we try to get it where the way you can make money and the company make money. Hold on one second, you guys.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that. You hear me now?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, that's what you basically try to do. It's and this business this has been very good to me. Let me give you an idea of how. Just gonna find the right con. I do a lot of rate confirmation, so then I dispatch too, trying to show you how I actually want to look. Pull up here. All right, this one right here. It's one of my clients that I book a load for them. What I do is I call it piggyback. I see where the load is coming from, and I get all the information. I get the address. I Google them, see where it's going, and I call both ends. I try to find out what are they paying and what they're getting for. This is a load I booked out of see the rate, 6,250, right? This is a load that I booked out of Georgia going to Portland, Oregon. And it picked up out of Ringo, Georgia. It was a load of plastic. And it was a team load. And I called this customer when I booked this load, which is Solmax, and I spoke with them and I talked to them. Now they're gonna send me a contract tomorrow because whatever they're paying this broker to move this load, I did it for $400 cheaper. This load actually paid 10 grand off top, and they brokered it for 6,250. So I went, so I said, hey, I could do it for $9,600. So I'm supposed to get the contract tomorrow, and they ship 80 loads a month out of this facility, going basically out west, Oregon, California, Seattle, and it's year-round freight.
Wow.
Never slow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a hot load for real. That's okay.
Yes. So that's what I pretty much do, and then I have a system here that I use to do my rate cons. This is we use Pro Transport with Kaya, but over here I use a system called Tilt. So I usually go here, and like these are some of the loads that I moved today, and I just go in the system and look what I do and show you how one of our rate cons look basically. But I play with numbers all day. I told Kaya today I moved over 42 loads today. I got up at 6:30 this morning and I just started grinding right before the call. And I still got loads to do. I just got to call in. But this is the load that I took out of Aiken, South Carolina to Riviera Beach, Florida. I booked this one today. Basically, you put your credentials in and email, where it's picking up, where it's going, the miles, the weight, van, legal, whatnot. And then you pretty much come down here and you break it down. This is what I paid the carrier. I paid him $2 grand because it was the last load. was hot to get it going. So I lost maybe $500, but it's pretty much worth it to get it going at the last minute. So sometimes you got to lose money to get it going, but that completely broke, I did that to get it going. So that's pretty much how this system looks. But it's real simple. But I will be working with you guys one-on-one once we start to pretty much to show you how to do this. And my method is, if you're doing maybe like 5 loads a day and you're profiting $300 to a load, you do the math on that. It adds up. So yeah, I'm getting calls right now. Dispatch.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing great. Okay, yeah, I have 1 load left, and it picks up tomorrow. Okay. I'm on a Zoom call now. But when I'm done, we can lock it in for $1,200. Okay. Email me your MC number and an email, and I'll take care of that for you. All right. Thank you. All right. I'm sorry. That's another one I just had to get going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, but I pretty much work all day. Like I started, I go all day. I never stop. But basically, our plan here is once we get going, me and Kaya will be working with you guys one-on-one, trying to show you how to do this. I mean, you got to be professional with this. I mean, it's very lucrative, and I love it. I think you guys will love it too. That's about it for me right now. Anything you want to do, Kaya?
So, I think as far as, let's see here, let me share my screen. So I just wanted to, before we switch over, we have probably like just 5 more, 8 more minutes, but did you guys have questions for JC for the load board and just how everything is there?
Listen, the question I had was just what determines the price of the loads? Does he? I mean, is it a format of the price, or is it how he just kind of said, hey, I'll do it for this instead of this? Like who okays that? Like, do I communicate with you guys about it? That or that do I make it?
You will okay it because like how you do it when you post a load, you're gonna post your rate. Some people don't post rates, but I post rates because I want you to call. It's like fishing. You ever been fishing before? It's like fishing. Let's say you're gonna throw that worm out there. You're gonna put it out there. You're gonna see who's gonna bite it. Let's say you might put on there 2 worms. See who's gonna hit first. So I may say, business. Let's say you call me. Hey, Neil. Hey, I got a load. Post a load board. Okay, I got a load going from Atlanta, Georgia to San Diego, California. Okay, I'm gonna pay him. Say, hey, Neil, man, I got $7 grand. I need you to move this load for me. You're gonna see that $7 grand. You're gonna find a truck. You look at California, it's 2,200 miles. You're gonna say, well, man, if I do it for $225 or $250 a mile, I can get this load gone for maybe $6,000. Somebody buy it. But you might have another broker post that same load for $5,000. But you're trying to get the fish that's gonna bite it win at the same time. So you might post it out there for $6,000. They'll call you to get it. So now the load going for $6,000. Now you got $1,000 left for the company. Out of that $1,000, you're gonna get your percentage. You might make $500 off of that one load, or $600 coming to you. So if you do that, 600 to you try to make $600 to $1,000 a day in brokerage. It could be done, and it adds up. Basically, it's just a number game and a math game. So when she tells you, hey, well, I can do it for, like she told me, the load I got is paying, $1,500. It's the last load. Or she said, well, can you do 15? I can do 12. She said, okay, I take it. Now she just takes my information right then. That's all
Okay, gotcha.
That's how you play the game. You know what I mean? Keep
Mhm.
yourself going. Everything is a profit. It's a profit game. Everything is a profit.
Gotcha. I appreciate that.
I'm gonna work with you guys. We're not gonna throw you out there by yourself. So once we start up, I'm gonna work with you guys one-on-one individually to show you. You're gonna actually work with me for about a week before we turn you loose to show you how, how to do it, how to put loads in the system, how to track your loads, how to update your loads, and show you how to make a profit and not be in the red. I'm gonna work with you guys for a week on that. Show you how to even price your customers too. You got some customers that throw you cheap freight, they see where you take it. But I'm gonna show you how to price your price your customer too, so you won't lose.
Mm.
So yeah, definitely. Because JC, he's like a veteran in this, and he'll definitely be able to, show you guys, both of us, how to, make sure that you're, making your money, make sense and make sense to the driver and, those type of things. And so with what JC was explaining as far as like on the load board, the rate, the rates and just how it all comes about, this is the broker shipper agreement here. So you guys are going to get all of the documents that you're going to need to even start.
Right.
And these are the agreements. It's already pretty much done for you. So it's a done for you situation. And so this is part of the broker agreement here. And then you'll get a rate confirmation as well. A rate agreement, excuse me. And so this is where you put the invoice, you have the shipper information. This is an example of what in the system is going to populate for us. Because in Pro Transports, all of this is in the system, but these are just, paper documents that you can, kind of see the rate and all of that stuff. Let me try to get it from my finger.
I'm gonna share something with you guys. Well, I guess I sent it to you, but I have a last year. I was with a company called CRSC. You guys have heard of that company?
No.
They have gold trucks. CRSC, they have gold trucks. They have CRSC with flatbeds, and they got a van too. CRST, I would have been in first, but last year I made those cats a lot of money. So we had a symposium. So I just sent it in my email. I got to send it to you, Kyle. Well,
okay.
let me send it to you right now. We had a symposium. It's like a meeting we get together every year for the agents. And I made those cats so much money. They come to me, want to shake my hand, took a picture with me. But to make a long story short, I made them a lot of money. And even I made them a lot of money, I made money, but I still didn't feel like myself. So that's why I stepped out, kind of went on my own, because they made a lot of money off of me. And they really didn't appreciate me. All they give me is a cold beer, some liquor, and a great job. You know what I mean?
Man, that's how they do, though. That's how they do when it comes to us.
I do then, I'm bigger than them. You know what I mean? I'm bigger than them. So, and it's crazy. Kyle, I'm sending this to you right now.
Okay.
And it's crazy because, they can say, good job. That's all they can say was good job. You know what I mean? Let's get a picture together. But in a way, it kind of felt good because you with the president and the big dogs of the company. But at the same time, it's just like, you really don't appreciate me. You know what I mean? Did you get that? You get that email?
Let's take a look at the email.
Okay.
Okay, let's check here. Okay, yep, got it. Let's pull it in. Okay, yeah. Okay, big dog in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, you guys really don't want to be. I just sent Kyle. You guys really want to be. Let's see. A
It's the
like you
smile.
said, a do person. You want to be a guy that goes get it, huh?
I said it's the smile for me.
Yeah. Well, let me see.
It's that big cheese. Okay.
That's the president and the CL for CRST. All that for a cold beer and a look and say great job. And shortly, after that, I get a call. Hey man, appreciate your services, but we don't need you no more. After they made the money. That's why I say if we stick together, we could be. They're already scared of us. So
Yeah.
if I did that type of numbers and all of us get together, we can do $10 million. That's what they're scared
Yep.
of. They
Yeah.
don't want us to do that. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So if
That's
I
right.
had Neil, DeWan, Bruce, all you guys doing numbers like that, and then me and Kyle out getting contracts and bring them back to you guys to move the freight, we 10 million, 12 million. That's what TQL, that's what TQL did, you know, and Coyote,
Right.
all those guys, they came in together, but black people, we don't do, but we need to do that because whatever, black, whatever you are, we still can do it. Everybody has to work together and get it done. We do the same thing. But I'm going to get you guys and make you guys $1 million agent. I promise you that. That's my goal.
Oh, I already
That's
know.
my goal.
I already know. I already know it. You know, it's crazy because, you know, TQL, if you guys do your background on TQL, they started off at college students. JC will tell you in their living room started, and they're like the biggest now. And they came out of college, a few kids, they started, you know, doing it on their own and and it, literally in months,
Yep.
it was jumping.
Yep.
So it doesn't take long for you to get
Yep.
suppliers, because suppliers always they need you to move their shipments. And if you're great, you do what you say, you know, and you have integrity, they're going to do business with you every time. So this is, you know, I just want to show you a few of the sheets, but, you know, this is the freight rate quote, you know, that you'll send over to them. You know, you fill it out, you know, the estimated number, you know, all the information here, you know, the weight and all of that. Go ahead, JC.
Are we going to be ready to start about the first of the year, right?
Yes, because what I want us to do is train all of the month of December as a group, and then start January 2nd. You know, because it's the holidays, you know how it is around, things are a little slow. It's hard to get a hold of people around Christmas and then the new year. So I want us to start off fresh January 2nd.
Okay.
You know, we'll go ahead and get all of the agreements to everyone that is getting started, get your contract together, the agreements, your 1099, the HR, Shannon and Ash will reach out to you guys. You guys fill all the onboarding documents. And then, you know, you'll first start off with doing the, you know, my trucking course online. It's probably about 6 hours total. You know, but you go at your own pace, you know, for the month of December. It's going to show you how to open up your trucking business. It's going to show you how the motor carrier works, because you have to know the logistics side of things first before you even start brokering. So you do the online training. Matter of fact, DeWan has already done his, he already finished his. You know, but I know you, Neil, Bruce, you know, you guys would have to start that. And then there's also a broker training module inside of there, and it shows you how to do brokering. So you'll do those two. You'll do the motor carrier side course, and then you'll do the broker course. Once you finish the course, then you will go ahead, you know, we'll go ahead and send you guys your free brokering agent manual. What we're looking at right now is the manual, and you'll get every single document that you need in there. And like I said, it's also in Pro Transports as well. So you'll have it internally into the system. You'll have that broker app connected to your computer, and also you'll be able to log into Citrix. So if for some reason on the app on your computer isn't working, you can log in online as well. So either or. And it's very user friendly. I like Pro Transport. JC, he's used it before, but he also uses a different platform. So, you know, you're going to get all the materials that you'll need. This is the motor carrier agreement here, and this is what you're going to send to the carrier, which is the driver. They'll get the agreement, and this is just the carrier. Basically, you know, the agreement, you know, to make sure they have their insurance, all of that stuff. We will be using Remus, which is a onboarding insurance for us to be able to check their insurance before we broker it to them, and then also it'll connect their carrier package along with it with Remus. You know, we'll send them the link to fill out.
One more thing.
Oh, go ahead, JC.
What about carrier 411? Because you know we do have some carriers out there that will try to double broker our freight. So we gotta make sure that you know that company that we put on the load is legit. You know, like you have some customers, some carriers be like, you know, they hold load hostages and it'll tell you don't use this company, or you know, you might get a load and they get your load and then they fall off on the load, put you in the bind. So all that tells you everything about the company. So when you get that carrier 411.
Okay, so you want to use carrier, is it?
Carrier 411
instead of Remus?
I mean, Rena's good, but I mean, I'm not familiar with Rena. We can check and see if they can tell you about the carrier, then that's good. They might have that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get with you so we can solidify exactly which insurance.
Right. I don't want these guys, you know, to book a load. You know. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we could do, you know, however, you know, whatever you think is best to do for the verification process.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll do that, the verification process through either one of those, onboarding. And then, you know, we'll be, of course, using load boards, which is DAT load board, and, you know, there's different load boards that we're going to be using. So let me scroll down here. And so then the next thing is it'll show you the carrier's responsibility here, their initials, their MC authority, all of that. This is all located inside of your guys' manual. So I make it really easy for you guys to have all your documents and everything that you're going to need to even, you know, do the business. If everything's already drawn out, I make it very easy. This is the power of attorney that, you know, you'll send over to them. If, you know, this is like if you're dispatching and stuff like that, they have to sign the power of attorney if we're doing dispatching or anything like that for, you know, drivers, owner operators. So that's, you know, in there. Because eventually we'll have, for the broker side of things, I already have a dispatching department. That's Dee Dee, Sanaya, and Yolanda is bilingual, so she is going to be the bilingual broker, and she is going to do the bilingual side of things, and also our accounting to make sure everybody gets their commissions and paid. She's also an accountant too. She's out there in Oregon. She was actually supposed to be on the call today. Her father, though, had to go to the emergency room, so she had an emergency. So something's going on with her dad. So, you know, we'll just pray for everything to work.
Well, you said that, you said DeJuan completed everything, right?
Yeah, DeJuan already completed the broker training and the trucking portal training.
So he's ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Yep. DeJuan has been ready. He's like, this guy. So yeah, he's in. He's ready to go. So DeJuan, we're just gonna go ahead and send you all of the materials to get, you know, so you could start looking over everything. And then you're going to get the Pro Transports training videos as well, you know, for the training portion of everything. So you can start learning how to enter in the loads. Also going to send you over the ELD course that's going to show you about the hours, the trucking hours, all that, because, you know, you just have to understand the background of that. I'm going to send you over the dispatch one, you know, I'm going to send you guys over the dispatch 101 course. It's going to show you all of the stuff that we're needing and that we're going to be requesting from the driver to make sure that on the dispatch side that we're making sure that they're getting everything, you know, sent in to us appropriately. And we'll be using RTS as a factoring company, and we'll be able to use them to make sure that Pro Transports, that they're uploading all of their loads and rate confirmations and pictures and all of that into the system. So everything will be very seamless for us to be able to use databases and systems. At Pro Transports, we're able to actually see, like he showed you on the load. His system is a little different, but it's the same thing. You can see when they've delivered, when they dropped, all of that. And the dispatchers are going to make sure that, we know that they've delivered. They're going to call, make sure that they've delivered the load on time and all of that. Sometimes you'll have to call the driver just to check and get their ETA, and so this is the shipper load details, the shipper billing information, the broker side, and everything here. This is just the sheet. And yeah, so you see here, we got everything drawn out for you guys. Make it easy. Here's an amount past due final notice that we send to the delinquent shippers. They got to pay us within 30 days. And we are really heavy on that. We're not going to be playing with that kind of stuff. And then also what we can be doing is if someone owes us, we can do also a UCR filing as well. Like if a broker owes us or a supplier, all of that stuff. And so terms, here's the terms of the agreement. You'll send the terms to them. Some of that will be edited out, but here it's all drawn out for us right here. This is the right here is the form that they're going to fill out when you are trying to get their you're going to get their W-9 form. This right here, you guys, is the MC authority certificate that you'll have to get from the, I'm sorry, my finger is so big, it keeps messing up here. So this is the MC authority document here. This is the certificate that you'll see here. This comes from the federal FMCSA, so they all have to have an MC cert. So we're going to make sure we get their MC certs in the carrier, their W-9 form, their insurance COI, all of that stuff, when we're booking loads. Do you guys have any questions though before we get off the line?
I personally don't. I don't have any questions as of right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I just want to let you guys know that we have a list that we're going to start you guys off on. JC, we will basically email each one of you guys once you get started on the day that you get started a supplier national list just to, get you going. And of course, leads and stuff like that, we'll help you with the leads. And, if you find leads yourself as well, definitely do that. And, we're here for support, and we're going to have a team group chat number that we will have any drivers or anything like that need to talk and speak with us. They will basically text us in that group chat, and we will all be able to speak with the drivers in the group chat collectively. And we'll be able to see, who's, we all will get extension numbers, all of that, but we'll have a group chat, and that we will, be inside, for motivational purposes and, do different things like that. We'll do things, on a monthly basis, once we get started and we're pushing numbers, events, group meetings, outings, vacations, stuff like that, because, we're going to be making some really good money, and we want to be able to have, fun, doing it as well. So we're going to get ready to wrap up. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
Okay.
Not as of right now.
All right. And then Neil, do you have any questions before we get off the line?
No, not really. Once we start kind of going one-on-one and we start kind of looking at the boards and things of that nature, then it's a few questions that I have. But as of now, man, I'm just eager to start the process.
Okay, well, I'm excited, you guys. And I believe in, everybody. I believe in us, and I really think we have a really strong team. Each individual person brings something to the table. And I really do think that we're gonna do very, 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 very well. And I just wanted to add something I thought that was very kind of it was different as far as personality wise. I noticed that JC is a Capricorn, Neil is a Capricorn, Goose is a Capricorn. I'm a Scorpio, and Dewan is a Scorpio. So I think, one thing I really believe in divine order. God is good. I was just on my knees yesterday and this morning praying, before our meeting, and God puts together people that are spiritually in tune, entrepreneurial spirits, all of that together for a purpose and divine order. I really believe in that. It's not a coincidence that you guys all share the same personality traits and myself. It's a dynamic duo. It really is. And it doesn't matter, we're starting off small, but we're going to end big. We have really good things coming. I have federal government contracts that we're going to be doing, some FEMA things, and we're going to be moving some really large shit. Literally, loads that are like, $10,000-$20,000, for Department of Defense. So not only are we going to be doing the supplier side, but we're also going to be doing the federal government side. So that's anywhere between $2 to $10 million contracts that we're going to be acquiring, and everybody's going to make some really good fucking money. Like no lie. So I've waited my whole career for this shit. Took 4 years to even get certified. So everybody's going to eat off of this. And it's really hard for minorities to get into the federal government sector. And I'm telling you now, we're going to make some really big fucking money. Like to where you could take care of your family, pay off your parents' houses, do whatever the hell you want to do, buy property. That's the whole goal here. And we're minorities, you guys. We have minority set asides for the federal government. Those are huge contracts, man. Huge. So we're in a great situation. So I do want us to be multicultural. I don't mind, Latino, Black, white, whatever it is, if you guys have referrals and you want them to come join our team. But I'm going to tell you on this call, though, it's minority first, because I'm going to tell you why. So the white people have taken over this industry, and JC just told you and showed you a picture. They will fucking cut you out so quick, because it's the big boys club. So we come first because we got these federal government contracts for us, minorities, not for them. So we come first. Now, like I said, we can have, white, any culture, but we come first. So I just, we're on this call, and just always remember, we started first together, and we come first, minorities. So any inclusion, we're going to make sure that we always have inclusion on our team of any type of minority. So if there's someone that wants to join the team that's veteran, that puts us in a whole nother bracket. Veterans get the most as far as like employees. So, I just want to put that out there. But did you guys have any questions?
You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cut and dry, I just, your ideology and just, your spirit. And I mean, that's the whole concept of it, man. It's collective, man. It's do things an individual way, man. It's not the way to be any longer, man. And, we spoke many a times about just the complexion of where the world is, man, and what's really going on. So being in this position is suitable, man. And it's wild to me because, I mean, me, I've got projects on the way. I was not even thinking about doing this, you know what I'm saying? But then with my skill set, kind of what I've already know about the business, with my father being driving for so long, and it's just wild how it just kind of just came out of nowhere. And I'm just like, yo, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? Like normally I'm like, yo, I got this project, I gotta do this. But I'm like, hey, I want to see what this is about and truly like give it my all, and just use my skill set to run it up, I mean, because it's a totally different thing. I've never dispatched. I've never done anything with loads. But it's funny, man, because again, my father has over 40 years of experience. So I grew up on trucks, man. And there's just certain things about it when you start dealing with the numbers and you start dealing with profit, and just a understanding of numbers, man, which I've always dealt with. It's intriguing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited to just to get rolling, man, and just see how my individuality and kind of just who I am and what I know, how I can kind of, tap into to what's going on and take every piece of knowledge from JC, from you guys, because just to have some, has the caliber that you have, brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful to even be able to get the knowledge from you. So, hey, man, I'm an open air, and I just want to learn, man, and do the best that I can do, make as much money as I can, and shit, do it with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they try and shut us out, man. We all know what's going on, Yeah,
Well,
bro.
I'm so excited, Neil, that
Yeah, I
you're
appreciate
joining
that. I
us.
saw when I said those numbers.
Yeah, them numbers, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I saw you light up. He was sitting back. I said, no,
like,
he said he was like,
yeah, you start talking about them numbers, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like I always think about multiple streams of income. I'm a filmmaker, I'm an actor, and just to be able to taking monies from that and to be able to create more projects and get them Jones rolling, man. It's a beautiful thing, so hey, man.
And it'll actually help to support your acting career and your films that you are been doing.
Yeah.
So
You're
this is it right here.
Yeah. And it was funny because I was just saying to myself, I'm like, like, what do I had some extra time on my hands. I don't know if I'm gonna pick up more clients. I know I'm December the 19th, the 20th and the 21st, I got some films. So I got some stuff rolling, man, but it's to me, it's flexible enough, it's remote enough for me to be able to be a part of it. So like I said, I'm excited, man.
I am too.
Here to see all guys, Capricorns. Hey, man, so I'm January 4th.
January 13th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
man,
then Bruce, he had to go because he's at work.
January 13th, right behind you.
Yeah.
Right behind me, man. Oh, we're gonna turn it up, man.
Yeah, for real. And Bruce is his Capricorn too. So it's funny. It's so funny.
Oh, man.
And now Yolanda, she's a Leo. Oh, but watch when you guys meet Yolanda. Oh my God. You're gonna love her. When I tell you love her, you guys, she's gonna really support us. Her and JC, I'm telling you, Neil, all of us collectively, of course, but y'all are gonna really like Yolanda. You really are gonna like her because she's, it's her personality. You'll see when you talk with her, she's just full of life. You know what I mean? Her personality. And you guys are gonna love her. And then she's bilingual. She's gonna bring the Hispanic side of things.
Okay.
That changes the dynamics. It really does. Because we don't know anything about that side.
Right.
Yolanda already brought me 10 trucks, you guys. 10. And she's got a book of business that you cannot believe.
Good.
JC too. They both do. So we're in great hands.
Yeah, man. Hey, JC, how long have you been in the business again?
I've been in the trucking business 17 years. Legally.
So you drove, you literally drove before years.
As well. I started driving when I was 12. Yeah, I drove. Dang. Yeah, I drove. And I've been brokering about 4 years. I've been dispatching ever since like 12. My dad, granddaddy, uncles, all of them had trucks. And I used to get in the seat, man, at 12 and take off.
Yo, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's wild, man.
It's been the game a long time, man.
I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate you sharing that, man.
And
I own some trucks too. I got a couple trucks.
JC owns horses. So like We can do field trips, group meetings over there and ride horses.
Oh yeah, I got a farm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Stop, man. Look, we know what we got coming. Huh, Kyle?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I love horses.
Most definitely.
Yep,
Ain't
and
been around.
JC is, he's married, him and his wife, they're
I
great.
got the real deal. I got those. Yeah, we do all type of stuff.
Oh man. All right. And
So-
hold on, where you stay at, Jay? JC, you in Georgia?
I'm in Alabama.
Oh, you in Alabama? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
Alabama. I'm in Tuscaloosa, right below Birmingham.
Okay.
So eventually we will be opening an office in the Norcross area because that's where the hub zone federal government contracts is certified in. You have to stay in a hub zone. So we'll be getting an office over there just for us, for when we do want to come in the office. You could work from home, come in the office, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Eventually we will be in the office too. People have a choice to do satellite. You can come in a few times a month, just for us to come together and, have more rapport with each other in person too. So we're going to get ready to wrap up. But do you guys have any other questions?
Nah, man. No.
No, I don't.
All right. Well, I'm so excited and I love all you guys and, we're going to be a great team. I really do believe in us and I'm happy for this opportunity.
Yeah, me too. I'm pleasure
I'm
meeting all
very
you brothers,
excited.
man. And let's go, man. Let's turn it up. I appreciate the opportunity as well.
Let's do
Man.
Mm.
All right. Okay, JC, right, Neil, Swan. Love you guys and we'll chat soon. Okay. And be looking
All
out
right.
for an onboarding email. Okay. So we can get you guys all processed.
Okay, gotcha.
it. Right.
Thank you so much.
All right. You guys be safe out there.
All right. Bye, you guys.
All right.